GM, thank you for tuning in to an episode of the Crypto Weekly Recap by Unstoppable Domains. My name is Josh Gordon. I'm your host. I'm excited. We're about to dive into Coinbase NFT. They just launched their new NFT platform. We're going to talk about layer 2s on Ethereum and some potential airdrops, as well as a new move to earn decentralized application that's making waves. So without further ado, let's jump on into this week's episode. All right, with story number one, I gotta talk about Coinbase NFT. They just launched their first NFT marketplace, and this has been in the production for a few months now. It's been highly anticipated. Now, 3 million people signed up for this waitlist and are just starting to get access to it. So I personally have not gotten access to it off the waitlist, but tons of friends of mine have, and we're seeing reviews come in on Twitter. There are 0% fees for a limited time, which is different than OpenSea. OpenSea charges a 2.5% fee on all trades, and there's other benefits too. They're really focusing on collections for NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain, and they've also added a social component to this, where you can comment on people's NFTs up for sale, as well as follow your favorite artist and collector. So it's cool to see OpenSea kind of merging the social aspects of social media and the trading aspects that we see in NFT marketplaces. But not everyone's totally happy. We're seeing a couple user experience issues with filtering and searchability, and discoverability of NFTs has been a problem. There's also some username claiming issues where a person can claim a username of someone prominent or maybe of a well-known NFT collection, and that can lead to scam or kind of phishing attacks. So, it's something that very close to Unstoppable Domains' heart is making sure your identity is associated with the right person. So would have liked to see OpenSea do some protection for brand names and maybe celebrity names too, but nonetheless, if you get in during beta, you can really claim whatever username you want. So a lot of people are going to like that. Now, this seemed to be a pretty inconsequential move to the NFT market on the day that they released it, but I do think it's still good for NFTs broadly. Now, Coinbase has 89 million users. 89 million. That is the most amount of users in any crypto application out there. So seeing that they are now pushing NFTs and trading, they're going to bring a lot of those 89 million people who are now set up to trade crypto tokens to soon start trading NFTs. And I'm sure there'll be some kind of custodial service that they'll offer too, which should help with safety. So if you have access to the beta, let me know how it's going. Post your reviews on Twitter and tag me. I'm curious, and I'm excited to jump on in myself soon. All right, with story number two, let's talk about a decentralized application called STEPN, STEPN. Now, they just hit a record high for their token price. It's skyrocketed since they released last month. Their token is called GMT, and it's gone up 34,000%. I mean, that is mind-boggling. I actually have access. I got an invite to the app probably 3 weeks ago. I didn't use it. I totally should have started using the app and accruing tokens because I could have made off kind of nicely. But let's talk about what it is. So the STEPN is a Solana-based app that allows people to move to earn, and their token is called GMT. So their GMT token jumped from 1 cent on March 9th all the way up to $3.45 on April 19th. Now, that's a move of 34,000% in just 41 days. And that boost in token price really happens when we start seeing users get rewarded for participation. And in this case, participation is staying active. So you can buy an NFT sneaker that enables you to play the STEPN app, which in turn allows you to earn its native in-game token. So once you've used the app and you've earned some GMT, you can then trade that token in exchange for Solana or even USD coin. So the USDC stablecoin. So this is very hyped right now, and I'm pretty interested to see where it goes from here. We're seeing people adopt X to earn type of games, play to earn like Axie Infinity. Now we're seeing move to earn. So I just want to see that kind of hype and momentum is going to last the long run. But regardless, really cool to see people implementing new like decentralized finance and tokenomics mechanics. With story number three, let's talk about layer 2s on Ethereum. So a major L2 for Ethereum is called Optimism, and they just released a paper, a blog post that hinted at a massive Airdrop. Now, this is probably too late to cash in on because they're likely doing the airdrop to people who have already used the protocol, who have already used the layer 2, but you never know. So let's cover it just in case you still have time to use Optimism before they do their airdrop. In crypto, layer 2s make it cheaper and faster to do transactions on the Ethereum network. So Optimism is a very popular layer 2. They've done 17 billion in transaction volume, saving users over $1 billion in gas fees, and they have over 300,000 unique users. So here's what they said in their blog post. I'm going to read it for you. It's been a wild few years since we started this journey to build the best scalability solution for Ethereum. The network has grown by leaps and bounds, and it's only getting better by the day. Our baby has learned to walk, and it's nearly time to run. We're nearing the end of a chapter and the beginning of the next, one driven by community ownership and governance. And it's fast approaching. More on this soon. So when you see words like community ownership and governance, that checks literally every box that you would need to see to know a token is coming. So should be a big airdrop. All right, let's talk Unstoppable Domains news. Now, it's another week. We have another amazing partner integration, this time with a company called Mercuryo. Now, they now support all Unstoppable domain endings. So with your NFT domain, you can easily send and receive, as well as log in to Web3 dapps and opt into rewards for community contributions through Unstoppable's exclusive Humanity Check feature. Mercuryo is a custodial wallet that lets you manage your crypto just like you do your fiat. And Unstoppable NFT domains are built into Mercuryo's on-ramp widget, so that should allow for a lot of really good integrations, so you can on-ramp your fiat and move your crypto using your domain name. With another Unstoppable domain story, we saw an amazing artist jump into NFTs and Web3. The artist is Feed Me. Now, Feed Me's real name is Jonathan Gooch. They're a British DJ, and they jumped in with their new .NFT name. Now, this is cool because it means they're establishing their Web3 identity, and you can go listen to their latest tracks. We've linked them in the description below. Shout out to you, Feed Me. Really love seeing the Unstoppable Domains support on Twitter. Now, with our community member of the week, I want to give a shout out to BJ Smith. They have the NFT domain bjsmithart.nft. BJ's a professional artist creating beautiful things with sharp objects, paint, wood, and digital magic. Now, BJ was on our Twitter spaces that we have every single Thursday, where we highlight people in the Unstoppable fam, the Unstoppable community, who rep our NFT domains on Twitter and are creating, they're entrepreneurial, they're an artist, they're doing something fun and contributing to the space. So BJ hopped on and chopped it up with us. He's got some NFTs on Foundation, and it's just really cool seeing artists rep their .nft domain name, because I feel like .nft really aligns with that artist community. So shout out to you, BJ. Appreciate you supporting us and hanging out on the Twitter space with me. It was a good time. Let's talk about the NFT project of the week. Our project of the week is Bushido's. They're a samurai warrior dedicated to protecting their world. Now, this project is founded by Jeremy Booth, who we had on our weekly Twitter space last week, and he was great to listen to and hear his story about how he was a freelance illustrator, and that career really progressed into where he's working today at Coinbase doing product illustrations, and now into his NFT collection with Bushido's. So it's a sweet project. It also has a low entry point. So for people looking to get their first NFT, Bushido's and the community that Jeremy's building could really be a great one to jump into. Jeremy's also got a .nft domain. So I think we're seeing a trend here. Creators, artists, they navigate towards the .nft domain, and I'm glad that Jeremy, you're part of the UD fam. So shout out to you. Thank you for listening to this Friday's Crypto Weekly Recap. I'm trying to make sure I'm highlighting stories that are important, that cover NFT projects, that cover token drops, airdrops, big news from the Web3 world. So whatever is really impactful and driving market conditions, I try to make sure I mention that here, maybe give you some alpha too. So if you like what you hear, would really appreciate a subscribe, a like. It goes a long way, and it helps us reach more Web3 curious and Web3 native people every week. My name's Josh. I'm on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Let's engage and talk about crypto. And lastly, if you haven't heard yet, please be sure to check out the Unstoppable Podcast. We put out podcast episodes every single Wednesday. I interview a creator, an entrepreneur, an investor, some expert in the Web3 space, and we dive into everything NFTs, crypto, and metaverse. So please give the Unstoppable Domains podcast a listen. I'd appreciate it, and let me know what you think. With that, I'll see you next week, and maybe I'll see you in the metaverse sooner. Peace out.